Paul does not argue detection and conception or infection. He argues a relationship with God. When David committed that sin with Bathsheba, and he prays fervently in Psalm 51, what does he say? He said, God, against thee and thee only have I sinned and done this evil in your sight. When Joseph is tempted with sin in Genesis chapter 39, he said, how can I do this great sin against my God? In order for a person to be engaged in sexual immorality, somehow, some way, God has to be factored out of it or have a very warped view of God. Can you imagine two people getting ready to be immoral, and one of them looked at the other one and said, you know, before we do this, let's pray? I doubt seriously if that will happen unless there's a very warped view of God, because you see, God is the basis for our morality.
Come to the table of mercy.
Check out the new series on praiseandharmony.tv called Come to the Table by Dr. John Mark Hicks.
The gospel invites all to the table. The gospel doesn't make a division between rich and poor, slave and free, male and female, black and white, Jew and Gentile. The gospel doesn't make those kind of divisions. The gospel unites at the table, and the table is the experience of communion between the rich and the poor, between the Jew and the Gentile, between the male and the female.
In this 8-part study, you'll grow from in-depth lessons about communion. This series comes with PDF study guides and materials for small group leaders or families to use to help facilitate a more meaningful time of learning.
I like the way Luther put it. When I am afflicted and Satan is assaulting me, I don't run away from the table. I run to the table. Because this is a table of mercy. See, God is doing something at this table. I know we don't typically think about it that way. We tend to think about, what am I doing? I'm remembering, I'm proclaiming, I'm eating. But we need to think about what God is doing at this table.
Come to the Table. Available now at praiseandharmony.tv.